time, he'll be discussing with the guys, what should we take away from them? They've gone for the Vesper. They don't want to see it in this game. Fair enough from PC. You know, it's a Vesperless MR6-less game so far. No, what? Pharaoh's taken away, okay. Pharaoh and Vesper. You've still got the Cuda. You've still got the VMP. Are we going to see all the submachine guns go? That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe we will. We will find out. The Pharaoh going so soon, though, like pre-VMP, that surprises me. But I mean, I can't think of anyone that has a real preference for it. I've seen Zero use the Pharaoh before, but of course he actually just chose to snatch away the rapid fire, taking that out of the equation. Very standard, as is the high caliber. That's going to be following it as Tommy gets rid of that. Urban's up next, and
we do see the SMGs come to a bit of a halt here. However, the VMP is still available, so we'll see more of that. Urban's taken away this HCXD car. He's not a fan. And Swanee does not want to be stunned or concussioned anytime soon. So concussed. Are we going to... Yeah, concussed. That's... Yeah, I suppose. Marky B there, what are you going to choose for me? Choose something crazy. Do a perk 1 greed, like Machine said. That'd be always entertaining to see.
I would love that. A real curveball. But you know what? Taking Purifier out, it does mean that money hill is going to be slightly more difficult to hold. Like, you have to remember that bunker, that rotation. It can sometimes be that 4th rotation. Can sometimes be a little chaos. Excuse me, 5th. I'm just quickly counting them through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, number 5.
It is. Jerd's an avid fan of the Fire Break. He has been limited to only the Heat Wave. He's not allowed to use that Purifier with a ban from Marky. So we will see Jerd taking Heat Wave. Mad Cat sticking to his guns literally on the Tempest. Tommy, Kinetic Armor, he's not gone for the Annihilator. That's an interesting choice. He's gone for the ability. And of course, Swanee will be choosing that Scythe, no doubt about it. That is your boys from Millenium. And they're up against Infused.
So, surprises, Tommy on Kinetic Armor. That's something you've already highlighted, just because he has, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter what game type, doesn't matter what's going down, he is the man on the Tempest, and excuse me, on the Annihilator. This time, though, taking the Kinetic Armor, much more effective in hardpoint, there's no doubt about it. Zero, though, on the other side of things for Infused. He's bringing active camo in, he has the highest KDR.
Sure, his kill death ratio isn't 27. I think that's highest average kills.
Yeah, I think that's his highest average.
Imagine if you had a KDR of 27, you'd be going into games dropping like 108 and 4.
Wow, hello. How you doing, mathematician? But yeah, Zero on active camo, PT on Kinetic Armor, Urban bringing the Heat Wave, and Marky B on Scythe, kind of basically the mirror to Swanee. Looking forward to seeing which one of them can play their role better. It's all about being that anchor, being that assault rifle player at the back, fighting for spawns. You've already seen, you've discussed the battle before, where you basically 50% of those rotations you want to be on one side of the map and 50% you want to be on the other.
Definitely, that is the case. Zero has the active camo. I know you touched on it, but I've just kind of scanned over a little bit. I'm just going to go back just really to kind of say why Zero's chose this. Zero's very much a breaking player, and for him, it's not about making the opponent weaker or putting something in his hand that's stronger. It's just about being a bit of a ninja, taking a step back and just sneaking his way through. Both teams' average kill death ratio of more. Oh right, so the average for both of them over 1. Yeah. So I mean, basically that says to me these are two top teams. That's
I mean, they are and you know what that stat doesn't say is just how like every other team has at least one player beneath that average. Yeah. And these two, of course, breaking the mold. We'll be seeing how far this one does go. Of course, a reminder, we haven't seen that 4th or 5th map. The 4th would be Stronghold, capture the flag. The 5th, if we do need it, will be Search and Destroy.
Indeed, it is. Stronghold, hardpoint, no. 250 points. 5 minutes on the clock, and the respawn has been disabled for this one, and for all the hardpoints, of course. Now, you only see hardpoint once in the rotation of all the maps. As you kindly walked us through there, we'll see hardpoint, then search and destroy, then we'll see uplink. If needed, we'll go to a capture the flag and finish on another search and destroy. What are you thinking on this Stronghold hardpoint? Who are you looking at?
I mean, it's going to be quite literally down to who turns up in the biggest. I mean, look at those names. You've got yourself, I'm going to go through all 8. You've got Mad Cat, Tommy, Swanee, Jerd, Marky B, Urban, PT, and Zero. Names to fear in the European Call of Duty scene, and now they're about to butt heads. Two Titans are about to clash, and then we're going to be seeing which one does indeed fall. 10 seconds in, and already Infused going to be getting those early points. Quickly contested by Jerd, though. He had to pay a heavy price. He's bleeding internally, and he has to be watching out from that lab push.
Yeah, he's got double trophy systems on. Infused have picked the first 4 points up. Has been contested, though, and now this is where we see the exchange of kills. Swanee added 1, Mad Cat added 2. Let's see what No, we won't. He's get taken down. This is going to be non-stop action for you guys, but Infused hitting that double figures first.
Yeah, they're going to be starting strong. In fact, they've managed to stabilize quite nicely. Look at these spawns. They're brutal for Millenium. They're going to have to accept they're going to come around. We're going to have a bit of a wrap coming out towards that kind of fire pit area. Marky B's got himself a double. Urban's picked it up with a Cuda. And Infused start is looking strong. You'd expect more of a contest here, but it doesn't look like Millenium are interested.
I think Millenium have basically cut their losses. They know they need to rotate for the next one, and they're getting the spawns for that. They have them. Marky B's not going to have the best of spawns, but PT, he's really lighting up. He's 4-2. He's got a double kill, and now he's trying to breach in. But no, Millenium are there.
And here comes that rotation then towards Mansion. You saw how much of an investment of time Millenium put into holding this one. And straight out of the gate, Infused have control. Where on earth was this from Millenium? Another body falls. This time it's Tommy who falls down to 0. Fortunately, Swanee's going on into that entry. This time towards the dining room table, and Urban's gone. Makes a bit of a meal out of it. Not going to be finding that. That's active camo. We asked where he was going to be using it, and Zero uses it to take down Swanee. That backbone gone. And now they are indeed looking a little flimsy. Just 10 for Millenium.
Yeah. 0, 7, and 2. 33 points to his name out of the 55. PT and Marky combined as well. This is going all Infused way at the moment. But Mad Cat's managed to regain control himself. And he's going to rack up a few points for his team. Going to get taken down by Urban.
What have you got for us here then? As that early contest does start to come in. I say early, excuse me, more like 15 seconds left. The rotate is already in motion. Millenium are going to be gifted those ones by Infused, because Infused are already trying to dig themselves in, try and get Mad Cat out of the running, but Mad Cat's going to be securing some spawns here. If he does keep breathing, he's holding that angle. It's a good one as well as they do come pushing through. I think I just saw a heat wave used, but Mad Cat and Jerd are starting to prowl. Yeah,
that must have been Jerd's heat wave there. It looks like he's just been heat waved himself, actually. Does pick up the headshot. And he's going to lock this down. Look at the score now. Millenium creeping back into this. Infused take the hard point. Let's go on board with Marky, because Marky's a very influential player himself. Tommy's got that kinetic armor. Marky stripped him of that. And you see that all red kill feed. Urban and Zero combining.
Yeah, Zero's the only one to have breached 10. I say that Tommy does just pick up his 10th death. So, I mean, that's another one. Bit of a silver lining for him, I guess. As Infused are going to continue to extend that lead now. Yes, Millenium have managed to stabilize and keep this nice and close, keep this game exciting, but Infused seem to be making the best out of this one. They seem to be getting in the early rotations. Marky B turns on Swanee and gets the kill. Solid work from him. And now with just 10 seconds left, Tommy just desperate to try and keep that contested. Not going to happen as Marky B gets another. That's 4 for him in a row. Zero's on a 3-kill streak as well. And the two members of Infused are really starting to light up.
Marky B does get the scrap points, but Infused have the better spawns. Millenium making some big plays to change that. Marky's really cautious about what's happening here, because he's 300 away from his lightning strike. So close to that Hellstorm as well. And look at Urban. He's putting in some slaying power as well. And again, Infused are getting the points, even though Marky is so far away.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how Marky's kind of managed to coordinate this attack, but now he's actually in a great position to catch them on the crosses. So player about to walk straight on into his crosshair. He even has Scythe available if he needs it. He needs to catch this player. He does. Jerd not going to be able to get around the back. And talking around the back, there comes Swanee straight away. Immediately, though, traded out by Zero, who seems to have no problem using AR or SMG. And talking of Zero, couldn't be further from it on 16 kills.
Yeah, 17 make that, and 5. I'm going to go over to him as the rotation's going to come in now. He has got the streaks.
250 away from
he's on an 8-kill streak. How did I miss this stuff?
I'm getting nervous. 250 away. That's 2 kills and a trophy.
Now, I'm going to wait to see if he gets it before I say something. But lightning strike has been called in. He will get closer. He's 150 away, 2 kills away from this. However, Millenium have this hard point. You don't want to be going in and breaching this when you've got so close to the raid.
Marky B has to step up. Marky B has to be Zero. He's done body Zero. I say that. Jerd's going to be picking up the kills. Marky B's nade does something, but Mad Cat's got Tempest. We know what happens when the man gets that specialist. He can shred you, and I'm surprised Zero's even bothering to peek. I do see a trophy system thrown down by the boys of Infused, but things are starting to level out now. That contention, they can just put a toe over the line and stop any points being picked up, and that's PT then with that very aggressive toe.
Yeah, and he did do that. Zero's having to play a little bit differently here, because he wants to get this so badly. Hellstorm is still available. Got to go.
He's going to hunt it. He's hunting it. He's so nervous. 101 kill away. Zero just needs to find it. He hasn't found it just yet. Instead, Swanny's going aggressive. He's picked himself up a double, keeping
and
this
Zero goes down.
hero and 0 to hero.
Yep, does go down. What I was going to say was I was speaking to actually Tommy about the Wraith, and he says the Wraith is so overestimated because if you do pull a Wraith out, all we do is we basically get an Annihilator or a Tempest, and it's 2 shots and it's dead.
Right.
So that's why he opts for like the Wraps or something a little bit different. So for you guys at home, a little bit of information about that. But Zero still 20 and 7. You can't take that away from him. Make it 21. 3 kill death ratio right now for him. He's going off. PT though, on the other hand.
Millenium have completely balanced this one back out. The scales are starting to tip much more in their favor at this point. Early contention coming in from PT, and he's still going. Finally, Swanny finds him with the scythe of his own. Finds a second as well, as he gives Marky B a taste of his own medicine. This could very well and will be the third, as Urban's going to be walking straight on into that triangular crosshair. Illuminati confirmed. It's going to be a fourth, surely not a fifth.
Oh my.
Tommy's doing the work for him now. 137. Finally, Infused find just the 1 point on the scrap at this one. I do see a Cerberus for Tommy though, and he's going to be able to throw that down in this mansion, and it can be their kind of robotic butler at the bar.
Yeah, Tommy, 7 kill streak himself, really got back into the game. 21 and 16. He opts for the Cerberus instead of something like the Wraith, and he said that because of obviously the powers that it does bring. Obviously 3 AMPs to the Cerberus. It will take down. Heatwave has been used, but he's somehow still alive. I think Jerd Heatwaved his own teammate there, managing to pick up the kill. And this is just an all-in-all-out brawl. I don't even know who's got control right now. It is Infused.
So far. But that lead that Infused did manage to acquire is about 50 or so, 60 maybe at the maximum. And now it's been closed quite nicely. Millenium tightening their noose. But I say that, Infused 30 seconds away from extending this lead to 180. And I don't see much from Millenium. They're starting to come in from all actions. Just as I say that, Madcat and Tommy tell me to shut the hell up. Jerd gets one as well. They charge on in. Kinetic Armor pop. What can you do with this? Just 2. No, not even that. He goes down. PT struggling to connect the final bullet. And now we do see Millenium seizing control for the last 10 seconds. Not going to be able to get too much more for Urban. And that's going to put them around that 135 mark. Rotation going to be coming in straight away from that towards Hill. PT's there again, and he's been picking up over 60 seconds. He's got the most time on his side anyway. On towards the hill. Stark contrast, Tommy at 130. Not something you always see.
No, Tommy definitely putting some objective game play down here. I'd like to see him use the Cerberus on this one. It's an open kind of playing field. But does he need it? Madcat's put down 2. Tommy does fall. Swanny, always about the spawns, always about this anchor. The rest of his team has fallen. Not him, though. Headshot once again. Swanny and Tommy combining.
It's such different gameplay. Like when you switch from Jerd or Tommy to Swanny, it's just so like parallels, but they're going in completely different directions now. Marky B with 3. Swanny and Tommy are going to be responding for Millenium, and it's always Tommy filling up that kill feed. 27 for him as well. So he's top fragging and he's top on the time on the hill. Impressive stuff from him. Now Zero's under scrutiny. Jerd too strong with a VMP. Those double trophy systems now can be thrown out, deployed towards rocks in preparation for this next hard point.
Yeah, Madcat's got his favourite weapon out, this electrified gun, also known as the Tempest.
We need to talk to him about his preference. Like, what stops him from perhaps taking the Annihilator? That's going to go down to that one. Perhaps would have hit the shot if there wasn't that warm-up. But speculation is a dream. 50 seconds before that rocks hard point. Then they're going to be trying to battle for early control. And so far, 10 seconds have gone and no one stepped to toe into that line.
Yeah, and it is literally neck and neck here. 160 to 163.
Swanny's got the spawn.
I mean, Swanny's got this spawn. He's locking it down, and look how they're all challenging him. They know how important this is. Tommy's breaching it with the Hellstorm missile. Let's see if Tommy's going to call in this Cerberus.
You've been asking for it for so long. I feel like now is the perfect time. You could very well put it down towards that hut, but no, not going to happen. And it is neck and neck. Just 10 points for Infused. They're no stranger to close games. Need I remind you of their game against XL yesterday?
Oh, I know what Tommy's doing. Tommy's waiting for this next one in bunker, because Tommy doesn't like just to use it. He likes to get inside the Cerberus, and he'll be just locking down.
It's almost like a bulletproof scythe.
Yeah, and he's rotated. He's rotated early, and he does have... Yeah, this is it, and he's just going to...
This could be the change of hands. This could be the change of the guard. This could be Millenium taking the lead. I say that Tommy needs to stay alive if he wants to get inside of that. Just for now, not going to happen. As maybe the EMPs could come out, get deployed nice and early. Instead, though, Swanny holding the back line again. Madcat and him have been so influential with their assault rifles. Talking of Scythe, Marky B's brought his out. He needs to be cautious. PT's keeping a teammate nice and safe, and the Cerberus is going the wrong way.
Cerberus needs to get back in the action. Tommy, I think Tommy's wanting to get in the hill, and then maybe he'll take control of it. But I think it's driven a bit too far off.
Look at that!
Wally, where are you going?
He saved it for so long, and that Cerberus is out of it. Wally is going to find Eve. At now 1 minute 20, and Infused lead is not going to be dashed too quickly.
Yeah, Infused picking up a few kills, actually. 10-point game. I can't stress how close this is. It is, of course, first to 250. Looks like Tommy's drone is coming back now. A little bit too late, though.
The party's over. The party is indeed over. 200, though, to 180. Just 20 points for Infused, and they do manage to just get that little bit of scrap towards the end, as this is definitely one of the closer games we have seen here on Stronghold.
Urban just scanning past the Cerberus there. It literally hasn't affected the game at all. Millenium getting some scrap points. I say scrap points, they're actually making a big change here. Mad Cat picks up 2. Tommy now on the respawn. He's 34 and 32 himself. Has that kinetic armor. Wouldn't be surprised to see him pop this as he goes into this hill. Needs to gain control. Oh, the frag grenade comes in from Marky B. And now we see a bit of a difficult position for Millenium.
Where are they going to go from here? Urban does take Swanee's head clean off, but he has to pay the ultimate price for it. Jerd flying on in. He has a heat wave available, so you've got kinetic armor and heat wave between you. Millenium now is your opportunity to keep hold, get these 20 points. Marky B challenges out, and I think he assumed he got him. Jerd pulls away a little early, and that's going to cost him potentially some points here on this hill.
Yeah, indeed it is. The thing is, all 8 players are saving up their specialists. This is when they're going to get used. It all comes down to this 250. Let's see what they have. Marky doesn't have anything.
Kinetic armor just got wasted for PT as well.
Yeah. Jerd has used his heat wave. Mad Cat's using his Tempest. Tommy has the kinetic armor. This could be the game-changing moment.
God.
People call him the game changer. He doesn't like the name himself. However, this could be it. Tommy has the kinetic armor. Points racking up for Millenium. Infused have been in the lead the whole time. Swanee has that side.
Finish on this hill. Swanee looking to kind of live up to this mansion area, looking to rather impressive. There's 3 players there to find. He does not spot the active camo, though. That's a use from Zero. That's a double from Zero. 36 for him, but those 2 kills mean so much more, and he's not stopping there. This could be the 3rd. I say it could because he does pull away a little early. Jerd finally does find the head of Zero. 230 to 228. Now it is going to be contested, and it is a massive battle over in towards this mansion. I don't think we're going to be able to crown a winner on this hill.
I mean, it's getting so close. The only person who can take it is Millenium, and even so, now they can't. It's going to go to the next hill. The rotation to the hut's going to be so vital, and I'm just hoping that these guys can recognize it as well as us. 5 seconds, rotation comes in, and it's going to be Infused who have the spawn.
Infused have taken the spawn, but can they take the hill? They need to get on it, and they need to hold it. 230, 20 seconds could very well determine it. And look at the time as well. There's only 34 on the clock. This game has come right down to the wire. 6 points is all Millenium need. It comes down to these kills. I say kills. Urban looking for a second, looking to connect the 2-piece. RK5's a little vague. Does connect onto Mad Cat. Heatwave is available, but it's out of range. This time Jerd steps up with his 40th kill. And if not, it's 39th. And now it's contested again. 249. Can Millenium do it right here? They do. It's going to be just 8 needed for Infused. And that's going to be the start to what could very well be a full best of 5. Millenium pick up the win.
8 points in it. Infused led so long during that game. Millenium fought their way back in, but Infused, they went for the early rotation. It seemed to be paying off, but Jerd came in with the heat wave, made an impact, and I think it was Mad Cat in the end who secured the last point.
4 times 6. Okay, never mind. I'm going to do some maths. We're going to spend a lot of time
64.
Together. Thank you.
What was that? 64 per month. Times it by 12, you get 604, 128, 768.
768
hours.
hours.
Here. 760 hours with
in this
you,
stall.
buddy.
Oh, I might get myself a pillow. Either way, let's go into Hunted, Search and Destroy. Infused versus Millenium. The 2 Brits greats battling it out, and immediately the Ban and Protect begins with an MR6 ban. Urban and Zero, as he likes to be recognized, as well as a power in the sidearm. We're going to be seeing the Vesper quickly response taken away by PT, and now the overkill goes away. That's again towards Zero. You can see that no one in Millenium is interested in seeing that sniper and SMG combination making an appearance here on Hunted.
So, Jerd takes out Zero. Sorry, no, Jerd takes out Urban. PT takes out Jerd. Mad Cat takes out Zero. Zero just takes out Overdrive. All right, anyway, back to Ban and Protect. And we're back to basics, but nothing surprising at the moment. I would suspect maybe a HCXD ban and maybe a stun or flashbang, possibly. What else don't we want to see? Active camo. You know, Zero was using it previously. Wouldn't be surprised if Swanee was to take out the active camo, as commanded probably by his teammates. Marky B obviously yet to pick as well. Flashbang for Marky. Okay. Active camo. That's what I'm going with. What's your guess?
Well, the final ban, I think, yeah, active camo is a pretty good guess.
I've taken that one. Choose another.
Rapid fire. Rapid Fire slips through.
EMP, what?
With Rapid Fire still available, they must be wanting to keep that in the running. There's no reason that would slip through.
Yeah, I mean, Rapid Fire slips through. Vesper isn't available, but you can still use Rapid Fire on the VMP. You can still use it on the M8.
Rapid Fire is deadly on the Pharaoh. It's deadly on the M8.
No one. These teams just leave the M8. It's like let's just let it go.
Unspoken rule.
Yeah, it's that. I was trying to think like let's just not talk about it.
It's like
we'll
a
both
pact.
use it. Yeah.
Like that idea. So basically the guaranteed M8 gets through. Now we're going to be seeing what they can do with rapid fire. Decisions to be made. What do they want to be putting it on? VMP's difficult with rapid fire sometimes. You can see that it does, I mean, that recoil, unless you'd have the grip as well. Sometimes you see problems encountered, less so than the Cuda. Of course, Cuda less likely to be seeing now that rapid fire is available. Man of War, a powerful assault rifle, given the assault, given him rapid fire. And as I go through it, I realize everything is strong with rapid fire. Maybe except the Cuda.
And is that a mirror matchup? Yes, it is. Obviously, Zero. Oh, Mad Cat with the active camo. That's something new. Something new. Not something I've seen before. Not something I've seen before. But Jerd and Marky B Heatwave. PT Kinetic Armor against Swanee. It's funny because like Pete is the SMG player. He's coming up against Swanee the AR. Marky the AR coming up against Jerd the SMG. Zero.
I'm really annoyed that Marky B and Swanee didn't swap so that we could, you know, have a perfect...
Imagine if we had a team like Marky B, Swanee, Broken, and... Think, Phil. Think.
What, like all
Bants.
ARs? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know how successful that would be.
No one would walk out of spawn.
No one would move.
No, you go first. No, I'm sat back. That's my role. And then you had Jerd, PT,
Z and Zero.
Z, and you can't have Zero as well. That's cheating.
Okay.
And UFO.
Oh, I like that team.
You like UFO?
I do. I'm a sucker for UFO just because he has this mad playstyle that you don't see from the Brits.
Just crazy with his Cuda, isn't he?
He is indeed. 25 seconds though, guys, as we are still seeing those classes created. Everyone's taking their time with this one. Of course, this is just game 2 of this best of 5. We've got Uplink coming up straight after this one, with perhaps Capture the Flag and Search and Destroy on the horizon as well. Could we see 2 of them? Could we see the 4-5 maps? Could we see around 11? We certainly are counting our blessings. Let's see if we can go all the way. Infused would need to pick up this win if they wanted to take us there. And look at the absence of complete perfect classes. We're going to be seeing Urban, Marky B and PT struggle to completely perfect them. Score streaks coming through. We didn't see the HCXD band away though in this Search and Destroy, did we?
I was wrong. Usually, one of them takes it away. They usually do it in hardpoint as well. That's the strange thing. They take it away in hardpoint, but they're fine with it in Search and Destroy. Maybe they're just comfortable using Perk 1 Green. Bit of Flak Jacket, bit of Overdrive maybe. Not Overdrive, Overclock. Or are you opting for that Afterburner?
Interesting predicament.
Whilst we load into the map hunted, Search and Destroy, which is of course 6 rounds, 5-second plant, and 7.5 diffuse. I'm just going to ask you, Machine, what do you use right now? What's your class with what's just come in?
With what's available?
Yeah, what's...
Man of War, Rapid Fire, Fast Hands, Blast Suppressor, and Flak.
You're getting straight 0 kills.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nothing to do with your weapon.
Just me. Top Bants.
Oh.
Infused and Millenium then about to butt heads. I do see 0. Yes, SVG slipped through. Another observation that we did fail to make. And let's have a little look what he's going to be doing with this one. Active camo available on that one, and it's an interesting set of perks as well.
Pete using the Pharaoh. Cold-blooded really well, because if you... Oh my goodness, he's done it again. Good night, Tommy.
Yeah.
I mean...
He's gone. Head gone. Everything's gone.
What more do you ask? 0 starting really strong. He's going to just switch back now and watch the flank. Let's get on board with someone a bit closer in the action. Urban's actually pushed all the way into A. This is dangerous, and he's been spotted by Swanee.
He took the bomb! Oh, he's going to really regret that one. He brought the bomb, and now Swanee is just dropping bombs with the L-car. That's 2. 0, the last man standing. He only drew first blood, and I think that's the only kind of taste he's going to get in this first round. 45 seconds to find 3. The math doesn't quite add up. Let's have a little look what he can do. He does, of course, have a sidearm available. And Swanee not choosing to move too much. Man of War is in the hands of Madcat.
Cheered.
Look at this. This is a static Millennium.
Yeah, you think the controls ran out, but they haven't. Well, let's go back on board with 0 now, as he's going to face one shortly.
there's no way he's anticipating Mad Cat's positioning. If he does take down Swanee, Mad Cat's there to trade it immediately. It doesn't even miss the shots. There comes Mad Cat right from behind, pounces on his opponent, and that's going to be the first on the board for Millenium. And I'm going to be honest here, off the back of Urban's unnecessary push.
I just think when they made the first blood, they should have taken full advantage, gone all out for it, and outnumbered them.
But they decided to hit A with the bomb.
Yeah.
This is why it comes back to Urban.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy scenes from Urban. Feeling lost and confused without his ML6.
Hello,
maybe.
Pharaoh.
Hello, Pharaoh. No.
Goodbye, Pharaoh.
Let's go. Swanee, which is Man of War. Tommy has the Cuda. Jerd has the VMP. And the Man of the War goes for Mad Cat. 2-2 split. And look at this strong A push here. Let's put all that away. And I'm going back on board with Jerd.
They're all going straight up through the room. Oh my god, they're in that trophy room. Coming straight on. Talking of trophy, there is one there to be picked up later on. It's coming right behind. There's no way the backs aren't going to be turned. Marky B is going to be wondering how on earth that just happened. There's another man to find, but PT's quick on the trigger. Tommy still looking to perhaps get that bomb down after his fallen comrade now lies his body littering the battlefield. 50 seconds and that bomb still hasn't gone down. I think they're just going to be watching their angles and waiting for a member of Infused to overextend.
Yeah, and as we see that, Tommy...
Look how passive they are.
Yeah,
this is insane.
I'm just going to go on PT, floating around the bridge, Urban right at the back spawn with 0. Perfect play would be either get the bomb... Oh, now we see Infused moving. Oh, let me go on board with someone a bit closer. I need to put this away. Too confused. PT has got a pick and he's out of there. That's really important. PT could have won them in a round. No, Mad Cat answers back. 2 versus 2, 0 and Urban up against Tommy and Mad Cat.
Yeah, and Infused needs to get that bomb down. Tommy's going to make it even more difficult. Now the only man's hands that can get that bomb down is going to be 0, but right now he's pulling the trigger. Gets the hip fire onto Tommy. 13 seconds and counting. I think he's actually realized that the bomb is a little too out of reach for Mad Cat. No, he's going to be getting it down.
He's gone to the wrong one,
and now... wrong site. 40 seconds and counting. 0, what have you got for us? And Mad Cat as well hasn't conceded a death yet. 0 has. Could this be the first?
I keep flicking on board with either one. Mad Cat, is he... Oh, he's got a frag. Oh, no, that's a trophy system.
27 seconds, though. 0. Surely that made enough noise for him to pick it up, to work it out. 20 seconds. He's done a full lap. He's going to be out of breath. He's done his full 5K. And it's just 15 seconds left. Where on earth is 0 going?
Mad Cat, I mean, 0's just been unlucky with the timing here. You can see it. He's got to go for it. Oh, and it's not going to be enough. Millenium are going to take this round. 2-0. Mad Cat playing the time very well. 0, very unfortunate there.
Yeah, let's have a little look if they can do any better. I mean, I love the Mad Cat play there. That was perfect, using the time to his advantage. He didn't have to go crazy. He didn't have to go for a sliding play with the hip-fire RK5. No, he used time. He was his best friend. Kind of like Bernard's watch. And that's going to be 2-0.
Let's put Bernard's watch right away. We don't need that right now. I'm staying on board. Oh,
Thank you, PT.
I was going to say PT, but he's... Oh, 0's gone for the... No, he's not. He's really confusing me now.
He's going to look towards middle, and this is a pick that if you can collect, can just be the catalyst to starting a very fast peak. He goes for the jump shot. Nothing's going to be given to him. And look at that. Catches a glimpse, and that's going to mean so much information. He knows the flank's coming in.
He does know the flank's coming in. And the great thing about this, you know 0's first pick on Tommy last round? Or the first round, should I say?
Yeah.
He's basically put off the whole of Millenium from going into B, and they've given full control away from it now. Oh, he shouldn't have done that. Oh, he's seen it. Tommy... I can't even know what to say.
Hunting him down. 0. He's a wanted man. The H60 is right on his heels. He is going to be surviving, and he's still looking to try and catch this back. It does mean that they're going to be very paranoid, though. Infused are very concerned about their backs. Say Infused, just PT is the only one still breathing in this cave. He's got 20 seconds to keep that bomb safe, but he's just shown himself. He needs to play kind of more of the escape artist game at this point. 15 seconds and counting. He knows he just has to catch his man behind him, but he gets hunted down by Tommy. They're all gone, and the defuse will be coming in a no chance, in fact, no second spare by Swanee. Picking that one up. 5 seconds still on the clock. Millenium make it 3.
Yeah, Millenium kind of gave full control to Infused, then they fought back into it. Millenium looking strong on Search and Destroy. I have to say, the previous ones we've watched them on, I think it was 6-0, 6-1, currently 3-0 at the moment. They just seem very, very tidy in what they do. And you can see that by Tommy's double kill there at the end as we jump back on board with Millenium. Mad Cat is the only one having a flawless game, and he is 3-0. Let's just go through. Shiva, is that for Jerd? Yeah. Shiva for Swanee, Cuda, and Mad Cat on the M8. Who's furthest up? It's got to be Jerd, hasn't it? No, it's Tommy. He's going in.
This is a scary angle. He's going to take the risk. Fortunately, 0 was distracted, and now we do see a problem starting to arise. If he gets this one as well, he's going to cast his eyes towards that angle. He's going to be coming up.
He's trying to just...
He's trying to bait it. He's trying to find a way. He's trying to escape.
He's
up on top of the bomb. This is exactly where he wanted to be. Trying to have that unpredictable angle. If anything, they'll be pre-aiming his toes. And there they come, looking for the hip far, finds it, and glitches away. Tommy still breathing. He certainly shouldn't be. And Jerd is there to keep him safe and sound. Is he expecting an angle like that? Swanee certainly wasn't expecting a push from PT. Now Marky B has made it interesting, as we do see the final body fall. Jerd gone. And that's going to be a round for Infused that certainly didn't look like it at the start.
It didn't at all. Tommy's kill and glitch play, I love that so much. PT really came in clutch there. 4 kills to his name. Urban not having the best of starts, but Infused, they have a round on the board.
They needed that as well. 4-0 sounds so much worse than 3-1, and now Infused have an opportunity to turn it around in this following round. Look at that accuracy with the hip fire as well from PT, using that M8. It's such a powerful weapon. It's so evident why it's so present in that ban and protect phase. Unless it's Infused Millenium, because both of them have, as we said already, just such a kind of preference for that assault rifle that it's just not going to appear. No need to protect it, no need to ban it.
Zero using. Zero's opted now for the M8, and Pharaoh. Let's say with PT, he's the one changing things up. He's got the auto burst. Has he got rapid fire on? I presume so, yes. Grip, quick draw, and rapid fire. Oh, HCXD's in play.
It has been spotted. Who is piloting that one? Who's going to be on the hunt at this point in time?
HCXD has enabled Jerd to get in a really strong, powerful position. Who is using this HCXD? Is it Tommy? Yes, it is. So now the problem is here, if they push into B, Jerd has an angle on them, which is very tough to overcome.
Infused need this win to try and level out the score. Let's not forget that. This will put 4 on the board for Millenium. Saw the wall run not quite going to plan there, as he does come straight on through using kinetic armor. That's the Pharaoh, especially with rapid fire. Shreds on through Jerd. And now decision time once again for Infused. PT going to be holding as the bomb does go down. That's his 5th. And Urban hasn't even got his 1st.
Yep, Urban, let's see if he can get his first, though. He's going to be the man watching the flank. He's nowhere near anyone, but PT is. He's in the mix. He's in the water. Seems to be adapting to it very well. Is that the... Why am I whispering? I don't know, but he's gone for it.
Mad Cat, you sly minx! Not going to get it. Now Swanee. It's going to be Marky B and PT then with 27 seconds left. And Swanee looking to hunt for this defuse. An impressive angle from Marky B. There's no way you're going to be looking there first. And that's going to be the element of surprise to pick up the second for Infused.
Yeah, really ballsy play from Mad Cat, I've got to say, to go for it. Nearly pulled it off, but no, not this time. Wow. Millenium, now that is a stat I like, have dropped 9 rounds in 6 search and destroys. So let's say 6 search and destroys, potential 66 rounds.
Yeah.
They've dropped 9.
Pretty insane. And I mean, that's just testament to how strong they can be in this game mode. Can Infused really battle with the best? So far, so good. Urban did manage to get himself his first kill as well. And talking of kills, Tommy's been very influential in this game. 7 for him so far. In fact, Tommy has more kills than rounds lost in Search and Destroy.
Indeed, he does. Jerd has this Shiva. Bit of a slow game. Bring that mini-map up for you guys just to see the whole map.
Who is that defender? Yes. Yeah, you see him as well, PT. He is in
Swimming
the water.
Around. He's doing a bit of front crawl.
He's doing laps, getting some cardio in.
We love a bit of low-intensity cardio, don't we?
Indeed we do. As he's not showing any signs of wanting to push through this waterfall. Instead, he's going to try and catch someone as they push out of the hut. There's no way he got unnoticed. He did. Who was that? Jerd.
And he's
didn't quite catch a glimpse of that one. And PT ducks straight back into the depths. Happy to see Millenium operating at a disadvantage. 30 seconds. What can Millenium do with the building blocks they've been given?
Yeah, 3-0 was the score now. Potential 3-3 back-to-back for Infused if they can use this number advantage for them.
Where's that bomb going?
Like, yeah, where are you going? It's going to be Mad Cat. Tommy picks up 1. Swanee picks up another.
He has to get the bomb down. He almost can't fight this, but Swanee's done all the work for him. Fortunately, for Marky B on the other side of things, he's going to be getting that kill now. He hasn't got time to get the defuse. Marky's got it. 5 seconds left. The bomb did not go down. Tommy has to get the kill. He does. Oh, my Lord. What a round, Millenium. Time was so against them. The bomb didn't go down. It was a game of survival, and he could not quite do it. Tommy picking up that final kill with just 2 seconds left on the clock.
From Marky B there, I think 1 burst of the RK5 he missed. The heat wave was perfectly used. I think, was it Tommy planting? Well, planting then stopping, planting then stopping. He was hesitating purely because I don't know, he just didn't feel like he had that kill. Because all he needed to do was either plant it or make the kill. And he had 2 teammates alive. I think he should have gone for the plant.
No, he started planting, then he saw 2 people coming.
Then one went down.
Swanee got a double.
Yeah.
Then he started again. Then he got pushed by Marky B. He was insane to see. And either way, that did net PT.
Oh, look at this. Look at the full flank coming in. PT's going to be in trouble. Who is that? This is the man to watch. If I can go on board with him, this is it. Marky B, can he watch the flank? He's got full streaks. Jerd makes the play.
Yeah, so PT's gone. He did before he had a chance to even use the HCXD properly. That's a good lightning strike, though. He's going to be able to make the call. That's going to be at least one. Tommy does go down. Everyone ducks for cover. And it will be bringing it back into a 3v3. Good use of the lightning strike. Can they make any more of it? Urban struggling to hit the shots. One more bullet will do, but no. Little Windy in his house finally does get it. Marky B gets another onto Jerd, and Swanee is forced to do everything. Elcar in hand.
1 versus 3.
Does have kinetic armor.
1 versus 1.
No time for the defuse, though. Surely not. No, smart play from Urban. Took his time. You take away his MR6, he'll do it with the RK5.
Yeah, indeed, he does. 4-3. This is a close game. We saw an 8-point game in hardpoint. Currently, we see a 1-point game here in the Search and Destroy. Great play from Urban there. He was struggling at the start. Now got 3 kills under his name. All played getting back into this. But Millenium still leading 4-3.
Still definite preference towards that B site. We haven't seen too much of an A plant, really. I think 1, if I'm not mistaken. It could be very well be 2. Now Millenium are on the offense. Where do they want to take this one? They have a kinetic armor, so they can break through that cave. I think it's Jerd who's running that. He's got the
Swanee.
No, Swanee, excuse me. Keeping Jerd safe and sound. You'd expect the man with the kinetic armor to go in first, but no, Jerd's willing to challenge. It does sound like he's brought the Shiva to the party as well. But when they don't get challenged, they're almost unwilling to go around that corner.
Yeah, all the darts in play. Who is on that? It's gone. Here it is. It's Marky B. He knows how to use the dart. He's been practicing. He's not frustrating me this time, and he's not running into any stalactites or the other one.
Stalagmites.
That's the one.
Ooh, ooh. Yep.
Suicide, best way.
Get out of that one as best he can, and he's still breathing. It's actually a rarity at this point. If you pull out the HCXD, you're usually expecting to wake up dead, if that makes any sense.
Wake up dead. I like it. But 3 versus 4 in favor of Infused. Jerd on your screens. Zero's made it 2 versus 4. Can they even things up here? 4 aside.
It's happened before, but they need to get the bomb down, and that's going to be too much of a pressure, especially now Urban has put his foot on the gas. It just comes down to one man, Madcat. He would have to quadruple, excuse me, not his score. He's got 3. He'd need an extra 4 to pick this one up. Not going to be happening as Zero finds 4 for Infused, and now it does look like we're going to be back to a level playing field, and this game is going all the way. We could very well see around 11.
Yeah. It is the way that these guys usually finish things. They've done it in previous tournaments on this game already. I mean, Infused previously, they beat Millenium. Millenium have beat Infused, but Millenium have beat them in the kind of the grand finals. Infused seem to always win at the start, and then Millenium just come back even better. So both teams are capable of winning this. The one thing that I would hate to see is a 3-0 to Millenium, but be so close in every single one. It'd be almost unjustified. But
oh, PT's been spotted. I love that they managed to catch that angle, and now he's going to be too vulnerable to push through. The call will be made. Who's that going so aggressive? On the defense, it was Swanee. I say was because Marky B has dealt with that pretty damn quickly. And now it looks like we're going to see an offensive Pharaoh play. Tommy's RK5 had other plans, though. And with 60 seconds left, I do see a glitch. Urban, not interested in any trophy systems.
So close from Zero. Bombs going down for Marky. 12 quick kills from Marky. He's on 3 kill streak too.
Who is that right at the back from Infused? Trying to keep this one locked down from the behind. Looks like Marky B's doing all the work he needs to. Bomb down, kills coming in, and it does just fall to one man. It is Tommy. If anyone can do it, Tommy can. He's picked up 10. Need to make it 13 to make this round happen, but with just 30 seconds left, it's surely not going to be happening. Oh, just as I say that, they'd almost lined up. That could have been
almost like clashed into each other. It could have ended so badly for them, but no. Infused for the first time of the game. They take the lead here at 5-4. What a vital time to take the lead. Zero, very clinical with this pistol.
And so it comes down to this. Millenium. Could they take it into a round 11? They are going to be in the driving seat of the round. They are on the attack. I see kinetic armor, I see glitch, and I see 4 individuals who are not ashamed to go aggressive in the important rounds. Try and take perhaps Infused by surprise. And look at Tommy, he's already caught a glimpse of one. Surely they're not going to challenge Infused, just going to make the call. One on the bridge side. In the meantime, though, the bomb and everything else is going down on towards B. Swanee's used his kinetic armor to breach through. Zero is gone. this a little foolhardy from Swan. He's going aggressive, trying to have the drop on Marky B. One bullet's not enough. The Shiva's not so good in that close quarters. The RK5 is, though, and now 3v3. Looking to make it 3v2 as Tommy does so onto PT. 38 seconds, and the bomb is down. This attack from Millenium is looking to go all too well, but what was that from Mad Cat? I blinked and I missed it. We're going into a round 11.
We are indeed. This is going down to the wire. This is what happened. Blackjack happened, and Mad Cat kills one with one burst, kills the other with another.
2 burst, 2 dead.
Very, very well played from Mad Cat there. You know, he was under fire from that grenade, sponged it with the flat jacket, and now this is what we live for. These round 11s, Shiva, Kuda.
By the end of this time, 1 minute 20, we will have an answer to
Look at this.
the question.
He's going all A and Infused are going all to B. But they're not.
No, they've changed their mind very quickly. I think the call was made by that one man on the outskirts. Who is that? Just around the corner. They're going to make a call very quickly. Like, Tommy's immediately going to be like, I think we're rumbled, boys. I think they know what's going down. The bomb's going to be going down. It's one thing with 60 seconds left. And Jerd has pushed up quite nicely. That staircase is going to be controlled. The entrances are starting to run out. And the possibility of Infused retaking is starting to look a little glim. No! Tommy's going to be surviving that one with the glitch. Now he's under scrutiny, though. Swanee's already found what? Jerd's got another, and oh, man, they keep on coming. Infused are surely out of this one.
Yeah, 0. 1 versus 4. 30 seconds on the clock. Has to defuse the bomb as well. And to me, it's an impossibility.
Yeah, and Mad Cat secures it with his driving skill. Straight up the staircase. 0 is gone, and this game comes to a close. It's 6-5. Anyone could have won it, but Millenium have done so. And it's going to sit at 2-0 in this best of 5 ending. We're going to be finding out who can do just that, because it's time for Ban and Protect, folks. It's our 4th game of the night.
How quick does that MR6 get banned by Jerd every single time?
He's got that rehearsed. He sat there for an hour making sure he could navigate to the MR6 as best as he possibly could, and that's going to be gone again. A 100% ban rate in this game then up against the boys of Infused, primarily, of course, Urban. Maybe even 0, having the MR6 taken away from them. And quickly following that one, PT decides to snipe away the VMP away from the boys of Millenium.
Indeed, they do. Pete always taking that time, probably communicating with his fellow teammates, just deciding what's taken out. Vesper's taken away as well. We saw this in the last respawn. We saw the SMGs being limited. Urban taking away Overdrive. That's a pretty standard one, as well as High Caliber. No surprises here at all. Still, Flashbang, Concussion probably going to come in. What will we see? Last couple of ones, Tommy and 0. are the ones. Concussion, there we go. And Tommy, what are you going to pick, Tommy? Change things up. Make it interesting. Rapid fire, no you're not. Gosh darn it, Tommy.
Gosh darn it. So Specialists, we just had to wave goodbye to Overdrive. Your Tac Mask isn't going to be as necessary as we say goodbye to Concussion or Flash. Where does this one leave us? You guys have got in contact with us. We have MMH saying,
oh, wow.
My head says Millenium, but my heart says Infused. And dude, I can feel that. I'm getting, I mean, this really is the kind of COD is life moment where you've got two different parts of your body telling you different things about this game. Where does your head and heart taking you, Phil?
My head definitely says Millenium.
And your heart?
I'm going to say my heart says Infused, but the only reason I'm going to say that, in fact, I can't. I've teamed with Jerd and Madcat, and I've teamed with PE and Marky.
So you really are split 50-50?
Why can't Jerd, Madcat, PE, and... They're just ex-teammates to me, but... However, I did have that one weekend in Paris with Tommy.
Yeah, you did. Your romantic escape.
My heart says, no matter who's the winner, I'm happy.
I like that.
Because I'm as cliche
Mr. Fence.
as a good old rom-com.
It's time for the rundowns of the rosters. Infused are bringing in PT on kinetic armor for that survivability. Urban's going to be bringing in the heat wave to be breaking those hills with that area of effect stun. Marky B on the scythe and Zero with the active cam. And not forgetting that we did see quite recently a kill picked up while under heat wave. It's actually becoming more and more of a rarity. But in our previous game, our third game of the day, we did see a successful pickup through the obscured vision of Heatwave. Talk to me through about Millenium.
Millenium, starting off with King Jerd, taking that active camo. He'll be the one carrying the drone alongside fellow teammate Tommy going to the bottom there with his Heatwave. Madcat sticking to what he knows best, sticking to what he's best with, he's comfortable with. That is the Tempest, and that's the difference at the moment, because Swanee, he's matching against rival player Marky B with that scythe. So, you know, this is why we don't see the likes of like Swanee, Marky B, Broken teaming together, because they do this same role and they're all so good at it.
It would be like a first pick scythe team. Like everyone's going to be picking that one up. And,
Team Scythe.
Team Scythe, that'd be a pretty cool name for a team, actually.
What I'd love to, you know how these guys play obviously online, right? I'd love to, they do what they call like eights, where it's just 8 random players. I'm sure you know what I'm on about.
Aware, yeah.
For people at home may not. 8 random players, come head to head. If you guys are watching, I want to see a Swanee, Marky, Broken, and who else uses the Scythe all the time? Nolson, yeah. Up against like the super aggressives. What? The Jerd,
Your
Zero.
active camos.
Yeah, and I just want to see, and obviously on custom games, you can change it to however you like. They can all use the Scythe, and the others can all use active camos. I'd tune in.
Yeah, I would. Hey, maybe we should get a show match going. We'll see what we can do. Either way, evac uplink is going to be happening, and we're going to be seeing it, of course, played out in a 5-minute time limit. The respawn delay is important. I'd like you guys to keep that one fresh in your mind, as that's going to be worth kind of bearing in mind, especially when you do see people picking up these quick 2 to 3 pieces. That opens up the battlefield for a 1-point, if not 2-point run. It is 1 for a throw, 2 for a cap. And we're going to be jumping straight on into the action. What is the weaponry we're seeing?
Double M8, double CUDA for Infused. Mana War, CUDA, Mana War. Okay, so Millenium opting for the Mana War here, even though the M8's available.
And that intrigues me. It's going to be Madcat who's wielding that one. It's not going to work for him straight away because the M8 does take him down. And already Marky B scooped this one up. There's one player he needs to find. He's got the melee. And now Marky B, he has a decision to make. Not going straight through middle. Instead, he's going to be taking that long route. It does work. If he goes all the way on the outside area, he can get that quick 1-pointer. And this route looks like it's going to go relatively unrivaled. There's one man that has the opportunity to take him down. Oh, you thought about it, Marky. I don't know whether he was considering a 1-pointer there or he had a little bit of a brain lag. But he's down. And we're going to be seeing no quick 1-pointer here. Yeah,
and I mean, it's going to be the quote of Machine and Momo. When you play evac, you will always get someone falling off the map.
Yep.
It always happens. And I'm sure it's probably not the last one of today. But PT, he has the drone. Let's hop on board with him. He's going for something that Marky B couldn't, but he has Afterburner. Let's see if he can do it.
Yeah, he's going to be one person causing him problems. And he went whole high. Managed to get the drone
still
stuck.
there.
Liking that move. That's going to lock it up for 15. And now we have to wonder, where does it go from here? It seems like Infused have kind of got a rehearsed route that isn't quite working out for them. They've obviously managed to do so in a custom, but can they do it when the pressure is on and they're already 0-2 down? Infused could not need this anymore. Just in that first half, they want to make an impact. They want to gather themselves a lead. PT gets another melee, throws it straight out of dodge. Not sure how interested he was in picking up that drone in the first place, because Tommy's just slayed them both with the CUDA. He could very well find another one here. No one-hit melee anymore, mate. You got to get that second bullet. And now 3.5 minutes in and still no real impact being made. I say no impact. Look at Urban. 0-3 again. That's the second time. He hasn't started strong.
Yeah, Swanee been taken down by Zero. Looks like Millenium opting for more of a defensive way here. PT, again, is the man with the drone. PT could do some damage. Slides in, makes the melee kill. That's 3 we've seen so far. He's ran out of armor. He's ran out of boost, and he's gonna go for that. Surely a 1-pointer. Yes, it is. Infused back. This weaker side does not exist anymore. Forget what we said. We're playing an even game here. Urban now trying to make a mark.
Oh, he has Marky B to bodyguard. That's what that B stands for. It's Marky Bodyguard at this point. And let's see if he can keep him safe and sound. Marky B's pushed somewhere else, and he's been taken down by Madcat. Now he's in trouble. He's lost his buddy, and that's going to be an easy pickup. Could they run this? I think they will. I don't think Jerd's going to go for the reset instead. He's going to take the full opportunity. He's going to come into contact with a few of them, slide straight away, and maybe reset that armor. That's exactly what he has just done. You can see now that armor bar is back up full, and he could go for the 1-pointer here. Tommy's taken down 2. Those 5-second timers are causing problems for Infused. He tries to pass it off, try and get his gun out in time.
Oh, he's got the 2.
And Tommy's going to grab 2.
Tommy has not only grabbed 2, he's got full streaks, and welcome to the Tommy show. He's 11-5, 6-kill streak, and he's using that lightning strike, because this is what I talk about. When you can get in the enemy base, you can set up, you can get chain reaction kills. There's another one. Are we going to see another one?
Millenium back in it, back and forth. Of course, Tommy's not holding anymore, and it looks like Infused are going to be able to stop this one in its tracks. Yes, Jerd not yet to release it, and so the game continues. Urban trying to make the run back across the other side of the map, but Madcat, what was that? 3 in about the same amount of seconds. Marky B's turn then to make the run. He's going to take that same route. Tell me you've got Afterburner this time. He doesn't. Just the overclock means you have to be a lot more cautious with it. Look how different it takes, how much longer it takes to line up, and not going to happen. Didn't regenerate in time. Madcat does pay an ultimate price though for that kill, but drone loose and Millenium's lead maintained.
Yeah, totally worth it probably for Madcat. I like the way when you'll get these challenges on the outskirts of the map, if you like. When it goes down, like the drone's going out, 2 players are falling down, like it's all happening.
Yeah, it is. It's the beauty of this movement system that Black Ops 3 does possess. Going to be seeing a cooked up Nothing going to come of that one, but Zero is on the run here. And every single time Jerd is in that kill feed, he seems to be picking up 2 with this long barrel Kuda. Swanny's done exactly the same as he takes down 2, and Infused thrown onto timers. Drone back to base. Back to basics, and look at Jerd pushing straight on through. He's going to cost him his life. Marky B holding quite close range, and I do see a Tempest for Mad Cat. Sometimes he can do incredible stuff, not this time. Oh, Mad Cat is sleeping with the fishes. Cat's dream sometimes, not this time. 40 seconds, and oh, Tommy, the movement. Quickly just walks out of that one. No sweat on his palms, and he's got 30 seconds left to try and just get that extra 1-pointer. It's a lineup he can throw from here. He does so, and that should definitely be.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, not going to happen. 3-1.
I think that bounced off the top here. Drone's been picked up, though. Been picked up by Urban. Urban sliding away. Very lucky as he has that armor. Does need to reset that. Passes it to Zero. Zero now. Oh, I had to pause for words there as Jerd came up and took him down. And now Tommy, it looks like he's going to go in favor of Millenium as the drone goes down. Who's going to pick it up? It's going to be Jerd, and surely that's a reset. Unless... Is Jerd going to go for it?
I highly doubt it. He's got 2 seconds. He has to let it go now. 0.5 seconds on the clock as it's released. Not going to happen as it ends. 3-1 in our first half. Millenium were on the fabled weaker side, but we need to eat our words about that one after seeing just... I mean, already people have innovated. We've seen new 1-point lineups. We've seen new routes for the 2 points. And immediately, things are starting to change.
Indeed they are. 2-0 in favour of Millenium. The score, obviously, in that top left-hand corner, along with our beautiful names of Machine and Momo. But more importantly, how are Infused going to go about this? I talk about slaying, and look at Infused's kill-to-death ratio. All of them negative. And that is reflecting in the score at the moment. 3-1 to Millenium.
There goes Kinetic Armor. PT needs to find something, but only the 1 doesn't feel like a smart investment from PT. Mad Cat's found 2 with the Pharaoh, shredding through this one. Of course, the availability of Rapid Fire is no more. However, still making the Pharaoh work. And look at Tommy. He can make this number bigger. He's going to be saved. That's a great play from Zero. Jumps on in, intercepts, and has that just delayed the inevitable. Jerd's going to scoop it up and potentially put this one back on in. He's going to be making the run. It was reset. He's going to be taking that outside route, and I do see active camo. This could be that 5.
Yeah, he's using it. He's going through the base. This is a great play. Oh, he's lined it up. Is that a preset? Oh, no, he's caught it again. Is that...
Who is this goalkeeper?
Zero's done it again.
Zero, the keeper. He's got his gloves on, and he's gone and caught it again. 2 in a row, and Zero has managed to make this a whole lot less scary for Infused.
Yeah, the one thing that I'm seeing, though, is Millenium pushing and pushing Infused back time and time again. It's not looking good for Infused. PT trying to scout out. He does know one's going to be there. Takes some damage. Has the Kuda available. Is he going to make this kill? He's going to float out. Oh, my goodness, straight over your head. And he's... Where's he gone? He's there. I lost him.
For time.
I feel sorry for P having to kill him there. Even I couldn't keep track of him, and I can see the minimap.
Look at Jerd's run. He's close. And I don't think there's anyone there to deal with him. Where are Infused? They're all swarming around. They need to find him. They know he's going to be taking that run. Who's going to be the first to deal with him? There is one man about to approach that wall run. It's going to be a big, tough one. He's lined it up perfectly. That's what they've been trying to do. It's a big
Zero again.
Zero is absolutely going to be so happy with that one. I'm so desperately trying not to call him a hero, as that's going to be 3 in a row where he picks it up, catches it, intercepts, and that would most definitely be 1-6 if Zero wasn't present.
Yeah, that is incredible. I mean, it would be 1-6. The lead would have kind of been crippling to see, but Zero... I'd love to be able to rhyme your name with a famous goalkeeper, but I can't. I can't think of one.
You
I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to try.
No.
Who's got the drone? It's Jerd.
Where is Jerd? I'm just trying to kind of see where he's on the
Fourth time lucky.
I mean, he's been trying the same route every time. This is just an easy 1 point. That's going to be it. Zero's not going to let that happen. Fourth time, excuse me, he is going to have to let that happen in that 4th attempt. And look at the kill feed full.
This is bad news.
That's a full wipe. Infused are going to start spawning in, but they're going to be spawning in so far away from that drone. This could be a free run.
Yeah, Mad Cat's going to spot 1, picking it up. And now, look at that. Infuse, smart play. They're going to sacrifice the 1-point play. He's actually gone for a 1. They've gone for a complete wraparound to get control again. That's
2 minutes left, and this could very well be the 3-0 we were discussing. We were joking about. We're saying, can you imagine? And it looks like it potentially could happen. The Tempest is not going to do much. Marky B's Scythe, however, is going to do a whole lot more. That's going to be the 3rd, you would assume, as one man is lucky to be alive. PT sliding on through, does find Jerd, as we do reach that 122nd mark. And you need to see a 2-pointer on the board from Infused in the next 30 seconds. The drone is out. You can see on the map it's going to take about 15 seconds before that does come back on in towards Green Room. Swanny playing Predator. Is it going to go unnoticed? Spotted, and that looks like a Weevil.
It was a Weevil, actually. Who's pulled that one out? Active camo. He's available for Journée. He's not using it just yet. 5-1 in the lead. Marky B knows that he's still in this, you know. Don't rule Infused out of this, because if he can get a 2-pointer, he's not going to do. The drones lose. Where's it going to go to? I can't keep up with it. It looks like Millenium. No, Mad Cat has picked it up, and it's safe.
Now is the time where you can start seeing some movement. Where's Mad Cat? We're not quite in the eyes of him yet. Could we see him? I was going to say maybe start killing time. Because at this point, if you were to kill 20, 30 seconds, time's a problem for him. If you look at Tommy.
It's a 2-pointer.
That could very well be an open gate. It is. He even has active camo if he needs it. He didn't. That's going to be 1-7. And that's the nail in the coffin for Infused. That could be it. We have to wave goodbye. This battle of the Brits is going to be ending early. In a bit of a blitz.
Yeah, drone is loose. 1 minute on the clock. Urban has to do something special. It's a 3-play game. They have to put out. This has to go in. If it doesn't, it's game over.
And it's game over. Swanee's going to get that kill. 50 seconds. Tommy's going to pick that one up and just toy with it, as he's probably going to be hitting that wall run as soon as he possibly can. No, taking it open. It looks like he realizes that there's no way, there's no counterplay to this one. He's got Bodyguard Jerd, who is not quite going to collect the final bullet with his Cuda, and they're just going to be rubbing salt into the wound. 8-1. 30 seconds left in this one for Infused just to accept that this most definitely is over. Swanee looking for his 23rd kill, and he does get it.
How crazy is it to think the hard point went down to 8 points? Search and Destroy went down to 8, but the only game really to be kind of shining through was the uplink. 8-point difference here for Millenium. You can't take it away from them. They've outclassed in every single way Infused and really shown them how to play uplink. And as you see, Tommy is just disgusted.
It just feels like an assault rifle in his hands. No chance for Urban, as he does blow my mind a little bit. 9-1 is going to be the final score, and that's going to be all she wrote. As it looks like the Observer was not interested in hearing what PT had to say about that one.
Another 3-0. I mean, now this is where I apologize. I said we would be going to game 5. I promise you guys. And I'm sorry. Is it too late?